You know what? I didn't think there was going to be enough light in here because I had to turn the light off, but you know what? I think there's enough light here. Okay, so I turned the power back off. There's no power to this 2-gang light switch box. Okay, so first off, I'm going to pull my wires out here, take a look, see what I got going here. And before you start getting all worked up about, okay, where do the black wires go, where do the white ones go, we're gonna work on only the ground wires. Okay, only the ground wires we're gonna work on. I'm just kind of looking at everything here. We got to connect the ground wires, and I've got four grounds now coming out of this box. Okay, there's 4 sets of wires in here, 4 blacks, 4 whites, and 4 ground wires. Okay, and I've got to look at my switches. This is the existing switch that was going to be for the shower, and I'm going to keep that closest to the shower. The shower starts from here that way. Okay, so that's going to be there. And then my Finalizing ceiling fan switch box is going to be over here. Okay, and I look at that, and here's a ground wire that's attached to this box. So I know I have to install and hook a ground to here. And I look at this light switch. There's 2 screws on the side, and these, you look, they're gold where the brackets are, and only hot wires go here, meaning the black wires. 1 power in and 1 power out, and either one is in, either one is out. You can flip-flop that either way, it does not matter. And I flip this around, and voila, here's a little ground screw. You see that? It's green. So I know I've got to have a ground coming out of the box in both locations. Okay, so first off, I get everything kind of straight, and I see 2 of the wires already short. So those are the 2 wires I'm probably going to work on first. Okay, and I want to make sure that they're all situated so that they go straight back and nothing in the way. So I want all the blacks and whites out of the way. Okay, and I'm going to take my 2 short ones, and I'm going to overlap them, and I'm going to twist them like that. And then I can take my pliers and hang on to that with 2 hands, twist it just a couple times like that. Okay, and did you know you could take pliers and snip off wire? Yeah, look at that. Right there at that point. Right there. See how easy that is? Look at that. So sweet. Now I'm going to take a splice cap. This is called a splice cap right here. Okay. They have different sizes. And I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put it on there like that. And I've got to crimp that on there. And lately I've been taking my pliers and doing it. It doesn't really give you a very good crimp. See how this has a little crimper deal on there? And I'm going to try that. I'm going to set that right in there. And I'm going to crimp this right there. Just going to smash it on there in a couple spots if I can. There. Okay. Like that. That's going to keep that on there. Plus it's twisted. I mean, do you even need to put splice caps on? For code it says you're supposed to. Now I'm just going to cut one of those. I need to keep one because I've got to attach my other ground wires to it, right? So I'm going to cut one, and I'm going to take that and fold it up. I can, and just kind of pinch it down like that. Okay. Now I've got one ground wire attached there. And it would have been too difficult to take all 4 ground wires and then take 2 other ones out of that, like jumpers, and attach to the 2 switches. That's why I use these splice caps. Okay, so now, and I've got to really think what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm just going to take one of these, and I'll take the one that's the shortest, but I could use either one. I'm using this one because it's close over here. I'm going to wrap that around there like that, and now I'm going to take that, and I'm going to wrap that just like I did before. Right? Put my pliers back out. You see anything hard about this? It's just a little bit of knowledge. If you have the knowledge, you can do it too. That's why you're watching these videos, so you can gain the knowledge. Take my splice cap, put it on here, and see now I'm going to put that right over that area that I just twizzled together, and I'm going to crimp that on there. See, I can do that. I can do that hard. And you know, if there's another little splice area, I'm gonna maybe push on that a little bit. There, that kind of helped too. There. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's never gonna come off. You want to make sure you have an actual proper ground. Okay, so now I can cut. I got to think about this. I've got to cut the small one off. I want 2 left, remember? Okay, so I'm gonna cut that. And I'm gonna fold this up right along the other because I don't want it sticking out and gouging any wires or anything. Hope you can see this okay. You see there? Got that all kind of. Now I've got 2 wires, but I want to connect all these wires together before I come out to the box, just so I know that it's done properly. That's how I was taught. Okay, so I'm just going to push that over, and I'm going to wrap that on the back side a little bit first, let's say. And now I'm going to take this and twizzle these 2 together. Okay. Get my pliers out. Like that. And I probably don't really need another crimper, but I'm going to put it on for the sake of argument for anybody out there who says, hey Joe, code says you got to have that on every single one. Okay, fine. We'll put it on every single one. No problem. This one's got a few little twisties in it. Got to kind of straighten this out a little bit. Okay, so I can get the crimper on there. Okay. Feed them in there like that. Push that right up in there. And guess what we're going to do? That's right, we're going to crimp it again. Right in there. Okay. Smash that on there. Got the other small little crimp, and I can put a little dimple in that. Okay, that's tight, it's not going anywhere. And now, I'm not going to cut anything off, am I? There's my 2. Okay, so now I can push this into the back of the box. And I'm glad I got a 2-gang box here and not a single gang box. If I had a single gang box, I would have wanted to put a deeper box in there because I got 4 wires in here now. Okay, this might be hard to push in with your fingers. You can grab your pliers and kind of finagle that back down in there. Okay, like that. I'm just pushing that into the back of the box so I can know that once it gets pushed in there, everything's going to be fine. Like that. And I should twist that up a little bit more. Like that. Okay. And because I have these long, let's see here, I'll put the shorter one. I'll put the shorter one coming out there. And then see, I can take the long one and kind of zip-de-doodle it back like that. And there we go. Voila. Our 2 ground wires nicely connected, nicely grounded, nicely attached with our crimpers. Okay, just like that. Okay, that's what your box is supposed to look like so far. Your 2 ground wires coming out. Now we can work on this.
That's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.